Now, ladies, let's get this party started.
My name is Santa Claus. Excuse me. Santa Claus.
Coming to town!
Santa! Oh my God! Santa here? I know him.
Well, nothing. We're going to give them away free. Oh, that's fantastic. How do you turn your face so red so fast?
Where's your Christmas spirit? That's better.
So, if you believe in Father Christmas, children, like your Uncle Billy does...
You guys give up, or you're thirsty for more?
Yeah, did you get everything you wanted?
Almost.
Almost, huh? Well,
God save my little broken body. Missed.
Kids today, so desensitized by movies and television.
where's the Tylenol?
Welcome on back to D&D Movie Time. So, Merry Christmas, everybody. And tonight, what are we going to be watching, Cora? What's the movie right next to you?
Santa Claus?
What?
Santa Claus?
Yep. The 90s Santa Claus movie. Not the one from the 80s. Did we do that one already? I don't think we've done that one yet. But we'll probably do that one next year. If we haven't done it already, we'll probably do that next year. So, have you ever seen this movie before? No? Are you excited for it? You just saw Santa Claus at Walmart, huh? And you hear about Santa Claus all the time with Daddy writing books about Santa Claus, huh? Yeah. Is Santa your favorite thing about Christmas, or?
Santa's my favorite.
Yeah. What's your shirt say? Or your dress?
I don't know, it's upside down.
It says, "Come to the cozy side." Is that keeping you cozy? Anyways, okay, so this is a movie about a man who gets his son for Christmas Eve, and shenanigans happen, and somehow Santa Claus dies, and now this new guy takes over as the new Santa Claus, but he doesn't believe it, nobody else believes it, but the son, he believes it, he remembers, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Cora's super excited to watch this, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's watching the trailers right now of other things, probably, so that's what's drawing her attention away. Have you ever seen any scenes from this, other than the trailer that I showed you?
No.
No? I can't believe you haven't seen this yet. Like at Mommy's or anyone else's house around Christmas. It's a pretty iconic Christmas movie. So, alright. Well, with that said, we will see you all after the movie.
Bye.
It was the night before Christmas, and children were dreaming of the presents Santa would bring.
Somebody's on the roof.
But this Christmas Eve,
Hey, you!
the unthinkable happened.
You killed him.
Did not.
Now, this night,
If something should happen to me, put on my suit. The reindeer will know what to do.
it's up to them
Let's go!
to save the day. Together, Scott Kelvin and his son Charlie take on the biggest job in the world. And though it has its dangers,
Nice teeth.
he thought it was just for one night.
You're the new Santa. I am not Santa Claus. Ah, you put on a suit, you're the big guy.
What if I don't buy into this Santa Claus thing?
Then there would be millions of disappointed children around the world.
He doesn't want the job,
It was a dream.
but it's growing on him.
I've gained 45 pounds in a week.
Now he's getting into the spirit
There are a lot of kids that believe me. I want some ballet slippers.
and getting ready for the biggest night of his life.
How could I have done this without you, Charlie?
You got
Walt Disney presents a timeless tale that will warm your heart,
it. I love you, Santa Claus.
I love you, son.
lift your spirits, and make you believe.
You really are Santa Claus.
Pretty cool, huh?
Share the merriment and the magic.
Seeing isn't believing. Believing is seeing.
Tim Allen,
Santa?
the Santa Claus.
Alright, so we just finished Disney's The Santa Claus. So, Cora, what did you think of Tim Allen as Scott Calvin / Santa Claus?
Like, at the beginning, like, when he put it on the suit and acted all crazy, like, I was saying, bruh, he just said he believes Santa Claus. Now, this is why you don't trust your parents sometimes. Sometimes they lie just to make you happy.
Wouldn't that be a good thing?
No.
Why not?
Sometimes you gotta tell them the truth to that's why they can learn about life, because life is not fair.
But you don't learn that as a baby. You learn it slowly through life. If you learn it as a little kid, yes, that is true. But life is also what you make it. If you make your life bad, if you do bad things, then yes, bad things are going to happen and life's not fair. It'll take a lot more from you than you do in return.
Santa is real.
Yeah.
He'll even put on a hat to prove it. Sorry, Rudolph.
I don't know how that's going to prove it, but...
See?
But anyways, what did you think of Tim Allen, though, as Santa Claus?
Like, I
Did he do a good job?
Like, I noticed slowly as he was turning, he started to act like more like Santa Claus than his normal self.
Yeah. Did you like his transformation into Santa, or...
Yeah, all he now could have said is, look to being fat and grow the beard.
Yeah.
And a mustache.
And he got stung by a bee?
Mustache. And the what? I'm not even that old yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could have said that. And not said, oh, got stung by a bee.
Well, I mean, to be fair, for the longest time, he was saying, that he had no idea what was going on. It was the son that kept saying he was Santa. He wasn't saying it. And he was getting blamed for saying it when he wasn't by his ex-wife. So, what did you think of the relationship between the father and son?
Good. Like, I noticed how the kids actually started getting along with the elves. And Santa, too.
Well, we're not really talking about the elves. We're just talking about the father and son and how they interacted. I really didn't like the way Charlie was treating his father at the beginning. He was being very mean. Like, incredibly mean.
Yeah, like, he took it to, like, a very nice restaurant that everybody likes. He was like, Santa called me, man, like, I don't want to go to this restaurant. I don't want to eat here.
Yeah, and he was also, like, telling the mom, as soon as it turns daylight, pick me up from Dad's house. Like, you know, it's the holiday, kid. Spend it with your dad. You know? I mean, luckily, I never really had that issue with you when it comes to going to your mom's. But there has been times where you say you don't want to go.
Yeah, but that's not about this movie. Let's just get that out of
But
here.
if you, but I'm sure if you were already at your mom's and she said, let's go to Denny's, you'd be like, okay. Right?
Wait.
That's the restaurant they ate at. Heck, that might be, you might love it. I think he was trying to take him to like a Chinese restaurant at first. I'm sure you would have much rather the Denny's. You could get waffles and pancakes.
Oh, that'd be so good.
We don't have a Denny's around here.
Yeah, that's true. I wish we did.
Yeah.
Because then I could get waffle and pancakes and I'll just munch on them like this. Yum, 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 yum.
You'd probably get like those waffles with the whipped cream and the sprinkles and
Oh, that'd be so cool.
like strawberry topping.
Anyways, let's move on to the rest of the movie. Get that out of here.
Alright, so anyways, what was your favorite part of the movie?
Like,
What's the one part that stood out the most?
when he actually started to be good to kids and not like his first time trying to be Santa when he's like all skinny, not getting used to being Santa.
Yeah.
Like at first when he visited his, I think second or third.
That was your favorite part though?
Third kid of
When he's sitting there on the bench and all the kids lined up?
Hannah. And he's a mean, but then he's like, no, get that out of the way. That with the kids, like when he was like just sit on the bench and one kid on the bench, like started moving to him. Okay, that was my favorite part.
I thought you would have said when they broke Santa out of jail.
Yeah, that part was cool too.
Well, what was the funniest part of the movie?
When you like touch me or squishy, take fish for the TV. Not even that little small thing. Like I love how it just like goes like this. Whee!
Yeah.
Like that. Like being squished like this squishy slowly going through the chimney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so one of my goals this month has been to have movies that link some way to Home Alone, since that's what we're going to finish out with this year.
Mm-hmm.
So how is this one kind of connected to Home Alone? It's really the one and only connection this franchise probably has to Home Alone?
Well, there's a lot of kids that kind of not look like the kid in Home Alone.
No, he doesn't. There's no kid that looks like Kevin.
I said kind of.
That's not the connection. The connection was the song.
Oh, yeah.
The one that
Yeah.
plays when they're going to the restaurant. And then it's the same song that Kevin's singing in the mirror when he slaps his face and screams.
Like this.
No. Yeah, like that. 2 hands. But anyways, what'd you think of Neil? You just saw him recently in Gremlins.
I was like, he doesn't believe in Santa. How dare you?
He stopped believing he when he was 3 years old. Your brother's not even 3 yet.
But stop believing. What's up? Have to believe in Santa. When he's 3 years, I'm not gonna like him. Anyone who doesn't believe in Santa, I won't like him. Santa's my favorite. Christmas is my favorite holiday.
So you know there's 2 more movies. So I guess next time we'll be doing Santa Claus 2.
Yay!
Then we'll do Santa Claus 3.
Yay!
And then when we do Santa Claus 3, we'll probably finish it up with a ranking.
Yay!
Meaning you get to decide which one is your absolute favorite, which one's your second favorite, and which one's your kind of favorite. But we'll be right back after this quick break.
For thousands of years, the world has been protected by the Guardian of Light, or as he is more commonly known, Santa Claus. Over the centuries, factors such as fear and prejudice, greed and jealousy, misunderstandings, betrayal and war have segregated most humans from the magical world of elves, fairies, wizards, and the like. This has resulted in many misconceptions and generalizations of the true nature of Santa and his world.
This 6-book series by Sean Connaughton begins as the current of a long series of guardians is murdered by a group of monstrous enemies recently escaped from an enchanted South Pole prison. These creatures are loyal to the darkness, an evil force determined to exterminate the light in order to enslave all creatures of the world.
Shane Connor, an average young man, suddenly finds himself being trained as the new guardian. As he adapts to his new life among fantastic creatures, he goes on an adventurous quest with a legendary wizard for the ultimate weapon to use against the darkness, and faces murderous enemies like Rasputin, Morgana Le Fay, Krampus, and many more.
Along with his best friend, Joe Gomez, Shane encounters politics, history, mysterious murders, new loves, his own hidden past, and racial dynamics among the fantasy races that turn out to be all too real. Their adventures reveal the true nature of the world and challenge the current state of how all races interact.
This series expertly melds myths, legends, history, faiths, folklore, and secret societies into a fascinating, cohesive, comprehensive world of wonder and magic.
From Atlantis to Olympus, from Hades to the moon, and from broomstick races to Christmas deadlines, join the new Santa Claus on his amazing journey. But beware, will Shane's quest achieve his ultimate goal of destroying the darkness and preserving the light of the world? Or is he actually playing right into a plot by dark forces that will result in his, and our, ultimate doom?
So make your list and check it twice for the Guardian of Light book series. Download your audiobook or ebook today from Audible, Amazon, or iTunes.
Alright, Cora, so, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate the Santa Claus?
Drum roll, please. A 10 out of 10!
10 out of 10, huh? Why a 10 out of 10?
Because this movie was the best.
Better than Grumpy Cat?
No, Grumpy Cat. They're my favorite.
Better than Home Alone?
What a Grumpy Cat's so cute. He's my favorite character.
Guess we'll find out when we get to Home Alone, huh?
Okay, Home Alone is my second favorite.
Anything else you want to say about the movie? Why it was a 10 out of 10 for you?
No. It's just best.
What?
It's just best.
What made it the best?
Everything!
Everything?
No, even Santa. Except when the main character seriously schemed at Santa thinking he was someone else. Thinking he was like a guy who pretends to be Santa, which I actually think he is actually Santa. And don't even put a comment that says, oh, that's just a random person in the mall who just pretends to be Santa. And knows that Santa doesn't even exist. Don't put anything like that in the comments.
Anyways, moving on to my score. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would probably rate the Santa Claus an 8 out of 10.
Wait, what?
I really enjoyed the movie. It's really entertaining. It provided a lot of stuff, that I translated and made my own when I wrote my book series, which is also based on Santa Claus. But a lot of the graphics don't quite hold up. Some of the story points, looking back as an adult, it's like she was saying earlier with the son, I would have, if I heard her talking to her mother the way the son was talking to the father, I'd probably say something to Cora right there in front of her mom and be like, hey, be nice. We've had that talk before, right?
Yes. Dot.
If you were saying, like, pick me up right after you get out of work, like, you already know I'm gonna pick you up. I don't need to rush. I'll get here when I get here. You can enjoy your time with your mom until I get here. But the fact is like, that kid did not even seem like he wanted to be with his father. I get he may not be, like, the greatest dad, but the kid did, she should have talked to him beforehand and straightened it out beforehand so the kid wasn't openly insulting the father just by being there.
And also, at least the father tried to be the best father.
But sometimes kids don't understand that. But what we teach you kids is, even if you're upset about the situation, keep it quiet. Keep it to yourself. And talk about it when you're not around the other person, because you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. That whole thing, to me, if I were in his situation and my son was saying that stuff, or even if you were saying that stuff to me, I'd feel crushed. Like, excuse me?
And heartbroken, like...
Yeah. So...
You betray me. I love her so much. Why does she doesn't love me?
I'd be very upset. So, I don't know. I just feel like some of it was a little over the top, unbelievable. Then the kid has this miraculous turnaround after You know, and everything with the kid is, you know, we never do what I want to do. Well, you know what? You're the kid. That's why. You know, it was, I mean, like, when he burned the turkey, they had no choice. All the stores were closed. Only a few restaurants were left open. And the only restaurant, actually, that they show being open is Denny's. So it's like, you know, they didn't have a lot of choices. They needed to eat dinner. So what were they going to do? He can't go buy another turkey and wait another 4 hours for it to cook. I don't know how he possibly burned the turkey, but, I mean, all I can assume is maybe he put it on, like, broil or something. But I don't know if it would actually catch fire. You guys can comment down below if anybody's actually caught a turkey on fire. I think that's a little far-fetched. It might get burned, but... Anyways, that is why I rated this movie an 8 out of 10. It's good. It's a very good start. I just think the movies get better after this. So, that should give you kind of an inkling to my rankings moving forward. Which one will be at the bottom. But... With that said, so Cora, next video, the Santa Claus 2. What do you think could possibly happen in the sequel?
I think, like, you're gonna see the kid growing up, and the father's going to be nice and let the kid take his job. If he still believes in Santa, but if he doesn't, then I guess I'm wrong.
So you think that the kid's gonna be an adult and he's gonna take over as Santa Claus?
Yep.
Okay.
What?
Interesting.
It was just a guess.
Huh? That's your guess. Did I say anything about your guess? I said it was interesting.
Well, thank you.
Now, next time, you get to see if you got it right. At the beginning of the next video, I'll probably ask you if you got any more guesses on what could be happening in the movie. So, can you leave that alone, please? Until we're done? So, I guess, like I said, you know, think about it more, and if you got any other guesses on what could happen in the next movie, or if you want to keep this guess, that's up to you. But we'll find out in the next one if you're right or wrong. What do you say?
Let's go!
Alright. Well, we want to thank you all so much for joining us. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, or Happy Holidays, whatever holiday you celebrate. Even if it's Hanukkah, or Kwanzaa, or whatever.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's a lot of other holidays besides just Christmas. Or at the very minimum, if you don't celebrate any kind of religious holiday, Happy New Year, because New Year's is right after Christmas. And that's for everybody, because the year's going to change whether you like it or not. So at least try to have a Happy New Year. So with that said, we want to thank you all so much for watching. Please... I know we ask this a lot. It's the greatest gift you could give us. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure to click the notification bell. I'm trying to do a giveaway. Let me know in the comments below if, you know, I should do a giveaway. If there's any possible, you know, like, I don't even know. I just know that I really would love to do a giveaway. I've got some extra movies that I either have copies of, doubles of, I mean, that I don't need, that I would love to give to one of my audience members, or if you know somebody, either a reader or a movie watcher that really needs to get something for Christmas, let me know in the comments down below. But mostly, even if you just subscribe, that still would mean the world to both me and Cora. You know, help us get a lot of subscribers. I mean, if we could get to 500 by Christmas, that would be awesome. Or even 1,000. That'd be awesome. But with that said, we want to wish you all
a Merry Christmas.
and Happy Holidays. Bye.
Bye.